Well, I'm loaded up for tractor drive tomorrow in West Liberty, Ohio. Going over there, I guess we're going to do 20 some miles. My uncle said this is a good time. He's done it before, so I don't know much about it other than we're going to go. There's some castle we're going to get a tour of. It's over in I think it's Logan County. It's very a lot of hills over there, and should be good. So I'm taking the UB for Brian to drive, and then I'm going to drive the 7302 gas. Got everything loaded up, got the truck set up. One thing that's new, I added a shocker hitch to this, so I'm excited to try that out tomorrow and see how it does. Guess we'll see. Hopefully if it works as well as the one on the bumper works, I'll be very happy, because the one on the bumper works amazingly well and smoothing out my ride. Something else I did today, this evening, I got home and I sandblasted and painted the rear end of the 114 Hydro I've been working on. It's the best way I could find to do it, is suspending it from the engine lift here, and hopefully it turned out all right. I think it looks pretty good. I had to tape off a lot of the aluminum areas that don't get painted, but got that done. And I think I'm gonna leave it sit out here all night. I put a towel on the ground just in case that thing leaks down. I don't want that new paint on the gravel, so I'm gonna, hopefully the towel cushions it if it goes down. And I did a little bit of work this week on the frame and the front axle. I just got it kind of put back together in the steering arm. So it's kind of how that's looking. I think it's looking pretty good. Now I can get the rear undone. I can bolt it up and get the rear tires back on it, and then I can start working on that. And in the paint booth, I've got some more parts in here ready to paint when I get to it. So that's it for tonight. Sounds like the donkey saying hello. I will do some filming tomorrow on this drive. I think it'll be a good time. Well, it's morning, and of course last night we had the heaviest dew we've had all year. See on the truck all that moisture, it's great. So I'm gonna have to take a towel along, but hopefully by the time I get to where I'm going, everything is air dried. The bad thing is, I didn't expect it to do this hard last night, and I left this sit outside, so today the sun could beat on it and hopefully cure it. So I'm gonna have to wait till later to, hopefully it didn't blush or absorb any of that moisture, although I think it was blowing pretty good last night before, you know, when I painted it, so hopefully it hardened up enough that the moisture won't affect it. If it did, I'll just have to scuff it and reshoot it. But that was a little disappointing. The good thing is it didn't leak down and it's not on the ground, so I feel pretty positive about that. Just started the truck. I'm just making sure I got a light out there I need to look at, and everything else looks good. I have the Ethan Berry rule number 1 tie down on the hood there so it doesn't fly off, and then on the UB, just so the seat doesn't go flapping, I got one up there holding the seat down. So I'm letting the truck warm up. I'm gonna jiggle that light, see if I can get anything, and we'll get on the road. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Early in the morning here, loaded up to head to a parade. I had to cut the other video short on the last tractor drive. I got about 15-20 minutes into the drive. Truck wasn't acting right. Found out the rear U-joint was kind of rusted up, and then the carrier bearing, the rubber in it, was wore out, so it was causing a lot of jacking in the drive shaft. I kind of noticed something was going on, but I didn't think too much about it. With that load on, it really amplified it. So Oliver Phil hooked me up and got that fixed. So we'll give it a try this morning. Got the 302 propane loaded up for the parade today. I'm going to Ostrander, Ohio to their parade. They do a nice 4th of July celebration, and I'm taking the propane because it's I need to fill some propane, and the brother-in-law's got a way to do that. I pulled the truck out of the barn this morning and had an unfortunate casualty. I don't know about you guys, but the toads come out and they hang out around where the lights are, and I guess I didn't see him before I pulled the truck out. So anyway, loaded up, getting ready to take off, and let's see, I've got my magnetic Moline signs on there. I sell those if anybody's interested. They're a little dirty right now, and yeah, getting ready to head over there. We'll fill up the propane, then we're meeting a bunch of people. We're going to drive over to the parade, and then later this afternoon we are going to I'm going to go up by Ashland to meet Joe Pro and maybe add some tractors to the collection here. We'll see how things go. All right, we'll get on the road here. All right, one of the reasons I brought the propane today for the parade is brother-in-law Dave's got the setup to fill my tank. So we got the valve going in, hose going in, and then we're bleeding out. Got the bleeder there. Gene Gray set me up with this setup. We got a valve down there, and it goes up to the tank. So brother-in-law Dave and my sister, they have a hot air balloon, so they were set up to do this from their big tank, and so that's why I come over here to fill, because they've got this set up. I do not have this set up at home. So as it's filling, I started at 20%, and already we're up to about 35. So we'll only take it to 80. We got to leave some room in the tank for expansion. And that's kind of gist, but this is about a once a year fill. I don't use this tractor a ton. I used it for some plow days and all. So that's what we got going on. And we got the lineup of tractors over here that are already here for the parade. So we got the Beachy's Nut Ford 960. That was their dad's that they restored. Helped them paint that a while back. And we got Norm's 960, and then we got Norm's ZTU, and brother-in-law Dave's Z. So we're lined up. Got these lined up. We got Joel and Eric coming. They'll be on red tractors, and yeah, we'll be heading out here in a little bit over to the parade. I don't know that I'm going to do much filming over there, if any. Might save some of this video for this afternoon when we're doing the picking up maybe some new stuff for the collection. So there you have it. Happy 4th of July, and this is gonna be a good day. It's a good day for a tractor drive. The parade's about a half hour from here, tractor drive wise, so we'll all meet here and we drive over there and have a good time. We need a bunch of other tractors there, a bunch of guys from the area. Well, I heard a whole bunch of racket coming down the road, and here comes Ben and Joel. Ben on the 230 and Joel on the 350. Eric must be coming here in a minute. Gotta have the old red tractors. And as always, if you wait around long enough, the red tractors will finally get here. Actually, this is one of the most beautiful IH 806s you've ever seen. It's got a paint job that's unbelievable, and I love the way that thing sounds. 806 gasoline. Now the guy driving it, he's not so pretty, but that tractor is. All right, we got everybody here. We're gonna be rolling out soon. I misspoke when Eric was pulling. This is a 706, but you can see it, the paint on this is just a beautiful paint job. Anyway, we've got pretty good display of tractors here. We got a lot of different stuff. More are showing up every minute. This is a big parade, so we're going to be here for a long time. So just getting ready to go.